Are the ads over? Did the ads just end? Or are they still going? Hey! You were right! Congratulations! All those leaks were correct. Dang. Leaker, whoever leaked this direct and the next week's direct is kind of on a roll right now. Like, that's crazy. I think they've gotten these two correct. That's kind of nuts. But hey, super early today, huh? I think this will be the earliest in a while, unlike tomorrow where it's going to be extremely early. But yeah. Hello. How's it going, chat? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the super cool Nintendo Switch Direct. Not two, but one. 'Cause, man, isn't it crazy that the Nintendo Switch really said this? Okay, I'm trying to copy the... Okay, hold on, where is it? Dude, the Nintendo Switch really said, I got one left in me, man. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that nuts? Dude, what a crazy announcement. We really got a double Switch. I can't wait to watch the Nintendo Direct tomorrow and be disappointed that we didn't get Tomodachi Life. It's happening. It has to happen, dude. It has to happen. Look, listen. Look, I have a feeling nothing too crazy may happen tomorrow. I don't think anything insane, anything nuts, anything revolutionary is going to be tomorrow. This is just the one last bang until the Switch moves on, right? Exactly. It's only 30 minutes. There's nothing too crazy. Tomorrow's not going to be a crazy direct. I don't think there's going to be anything crazy. I think it's going to be chill. I think it's going to be nothing really just huge, which is why they're subverting expectations and leaving out some major things for next week. But at the same time, there's a chance Tomodachi Life may be real. And yeah, exactly. It's an appetizer, dude. It's crazy. Gotta cram in the last Farmer Sims. Gosh, that direct was nuts. I don't even remember when that was. And I think that was before I started saving all my Nintendo Direct bingo boards. But, dude, I really wish I started saving all my bingo boards because, chat, look at this. I saved the last one on 6/18/2024. And let me tell you, this one was pretty cool. They announced Brothership. I don't know what that says. Jamboree. I think that's a Zelda game. I'm not sure. I think. I really don't know what that is. That's Metroid Prime 4. A Free Spot. Game Boy stuff. Who asked for this? No Silk Song. And, Among Us. I know. What did they do? Who knows? This is crazy. See, what's really funny is that regardless of what gets announced tomorrow, people are going to be disappointed. But that's okay. We got 2 cakes, man. I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to this. I think it's going to be very interesting. I think it'll be a very interesting Nintendo Direct. I don't expect anything crazy. I don't expect anything huge. All I expect is just last minute appetizers. Just a quick appetizer for next week, because who knows how next week's Nintendo Switch 2 Direct is going to be. I got a feeling it's not just going to be Nintendo Switch stuff, Nintendo Switch 2 stuff. For sure, it's got to be like, oh yeah, and these are the games that are going to be announced with the Nintendo Switch 2. And it's just like Mario Kart 9 and maybe a new Mario game.
You're going to have to wake up early for another Direct.
I know. LMAO. I'm okay with that, though. I'm okay. I'll definitely wake up. I'm definitely waking up early for that one, but I'm okay with that. No, it's crazy. I'm excited. 12-hour stream? No. Deltarune tomorrow, right? Did another ad just play? I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah. No. Oh, dang! Is this your bingo board, bro? No way! You already got one ready. That's crazy. But chat, let me tell you, I'm excited. I think it's time we have a discussion, because for sure, this is like a once-in-a-lifetime thing that Nintendo has done. The adpocalypse continues. That's not what adpocalypse means. Adpocalypse means I get no ads and I'm broke. Adpocalypse is the reverse of too many ads. Who made a bingo? Hobby. Dude, that's crazy. Double Nintendo Direct? That's nuts. That's crazy. I'm excited. I'm really excited. But like, I really don't know what to expect, if I'm being completely honest. It's just like, this could be anything. This could be honestly anything. And also, let me put in the date for what the scallop. What's tomorrow? 3/27/25. Nintendo Direct 3/27/25, baby. Let's put it like right there. I think that seems nice. Oh, dude, I'm excited. Hey, how's it going? I can check my bingo board. I'll check it after I'm done with mine, because I don't want to get any ideas from anybody else's. I'm gonna go with my own, maybe some of the chats as well, and then I'll look at everybody's if you have one. Cause I don't know, man. I'm excited. See, I got a lot to say, and I just don't know how to say it. It's just, there's a Nintendo Switch 2 Direct next week, and like I said, I have a feeling clearly that's just gonna be talking about all the features, the UI, the battery, the life, the graphics, the power of the Nintendo Switch 2. And you can't introduce a new console without introducing what games there's gonna be on that console. Because what's the point of hyping up a console when you don't know what's gonna be on it, exclusively on it? So like, of course there's gonna also be games on the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. So just hear me out. I have a feeling that tomorrow on the Nintendo random Direct that came out of nowhere for the final Switch 1 Direct, there's a chance that we may get maybe a Splatoon spin-off. That would be kind of crazy. Since this is the final Direct for the Nintendo Switch 1, and they're just showing off every single game that's going to be available on the Switch 1, the final game line for Switch 1, and they save everything else for the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct that'll be exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2, I got a feeling that Splatoon 4 is clearly not going to be on the Switch 2. My bad. Splatoon 4 is not going to be on the Switch 1. They're saving that for the Switch 2. Now, will it be announced next Wednesday? I don't know. But it is Splatoon's 10-year anniversary. So, like, maybe some kind of Splatoon life sim, some kind of music, rhythm game, maybe some kind of just anything. Anything. There's so many possibilities you could do. A jelly spin-off game where you're just living your day-to-day life. Anything. Just anything. Just anything. I'm telling you, a jellyfish game where you live your day-to-day life, just like that one scene in SpongeBob, where you wake up, go to work, drive back home, have breakfast with your spouse, and you go back to sleep, and that's it. That's it. But what do you think? Good idea? No? No? I'm just saying. I feel like, you know. Not to mention, it's also the 10-year anniversary of Splatoon. And I know Mario is technically celebrating 40 years this year, but they're saving the big stuff for Mario next week. Maybe this week, tomorrow, we get a spin-off. Who knows? Splatoon open world single player game would be peak. Yeah. That's what I got in mind though. That's what I got in mind with my jumbled thoughts. Splatoon 4 would be a crazy pull when the games still have fests. Yeah, I know. Like, it's way too early for that. But who knows, man? So, you know what? I'm surprised I don't have, like, a logo by now. But I'll just copy this right here. This cheaply made thing right here. Wow, that thing's huge. I gotta shape it to size. Oh man. You know, I really gotta learn what the hotkey to shape things to sizes in. How hotkey to reshape in Photoshop. And don't tell me it's Control-T, because I know it's Control-T. Dang it, no! I know it's Control-T, but how do I manually just do it? Anyways. I think there's a chance of a spin-off. I've been wanting to talk about this forever. It's just I've never gotten to it. But hey, chat, you know that little rant, or not rant, you know that little ramble I just went on for like a minute? Expect that to be a short on YouTube. But man, I'm excited. Random so star for Spooky Scary Sunday that he typed SSS instead of C. Hey, Bites, what's up? Splatoon Wilds. Now hear me out! The mega uber popular game Monster Hunter Wilds is on every single console except for one. What dude, didn't they struggle to, wasn't putting Monster Hunter Rise a struggle to put on the Switch, or am I confusing that with something else? New TikToks in 2025? Nah. Chat, what do you think? I think that there may be a chance. I have a feeling, you know? But by the way, the guy who's saying it's going to be a direct this week was correct when the Switch 2 reveal day, and he was saying 2 or 3 months ago it's going to be Kirby Planet Robobot remake for the Switch. Oh, yeah, no. There's for sure going to be another Kirby remake or something. Kirby is currently in the remake/remaster hole. What was the last one? The Lost World or whatever? I'm not sure, but see, look, you gotta give all the Tomodachi fans a chance, because there's no way that Tomodachi Life doesn't get put onto the Nintendo Switch, and the Tomodachi Life really isn't the most intense hardware requiring game, so yeah, I believe. But check this out. I'll put this up there too. And that's all I got. I'm just kidding. Dude, I don't know. Like, this is such a short 30-minute direct. And sure, most directs are kind of like 30 to 45 minutes, but like, what else is there to put? Do you have the game called Forgotten Land? Nah, I got something better. Lost Worlds. Did I say Lost Worlds? Thinking of Sonic? Oops. 5 random RPGs? True. I want to say maybe there's a chance for seeing Pokemon ZA news. But honestly, all I really want for ZA is a release date. But I'm okay with seeing Pokemon ZA. That's... like I said, I've been on the Pokemon train, and I really, 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 really want... I really want something for Pokemon ZA. And give me a sec. I'll get into Mario stuff, because that's the thing. It is Mario 40th year anniversary, and how can you not celebrate without just anything Mario related? Because, yeah, I completely agree with that. Why not make a 3D All-Stars, but for Mario game? Or, what's it called? For Mario and Luigi games. It would be cool, but I have a feeling, like, maybe there's going to be a 3D All-Stars 2, and it's going to be Mario... Super Mario Galaxy 2, Mario 3D Land, and let me think of another Mario 3D game that they haven't remade. Mario... What's another 3D game? Mario 64 DS? What if they remake those 3 games? Mario teaches typing. That'd be funny. I want to say, dude, look, I really want to say something for Fire Emblem, but I don't know. I don't know. When was the last Fire Emblem game? 2023, right? That was Engage. I got a feeling maybe just another year for Fire Emblem. I will put down Fire Emblem, though, just because I believe, but I don't know. And see, here's the thing. Last time on the Nintendo Direct, I did put a Mario and Luigi game up there, thinking that there was going to be a remake or a new game. But hey, why not put it up there again, and maybe there's a remake? I'm going to start the Direct with Fire Emblem. Source, trust me? Okay. Frick, man. I'll put Fire Emblem, just because I want a Fire Emblem 4 remake. And surely it doesn't really take that much power to have Fire Emblem run on the on the first... I said old Switch, like as if we still don't currently have it. I'll put Fire Emblem down, because why not? I believe in Fire Emblem. This is a free spot. Luigi's Mansion 1 remaster would be really cool. Because they have all the Luigi's Mansion games as of now, except for the first one. That would be really cool. I would not mind that at all. Honestly, I'll put that down. Because, like I said, there's literally nothing else that I can think of. Like, what? This is the most random Direct to ever just happen. It's 2 cakes, though, and I'm okay with that. What if they bring back Smash? No. I don't think so. Echoes was released in the 3DS in 2017, so kind of like the tradition to have Fire Emblem remakes at the end of the console's life. That's a pretty good theory. I like that. The most what Direct? The most random. Super Paper Mario port would be easy money. There has to be some kind of remake / remaster in this Direct. Because, okay, I gotta ask. Random needs his own title card like Invincible. Wow, that was so... Wait, hold on. Wow, that was so... Hold on. Oops. Wow, that was so... Anyways. Chat, you hear about that one person? Anyways, that'd be really funny. Setting up a title card for random. Okay. We gotta get back to business. Galaxy 2 remake, please. Yeah, that would be nice. I wouldn't mind. This is such an interesting year because look, it's Mario's 40th anniversary. Clearly, Mario, they love celebrating Mario's birthday. That's like their Mr. Big Guy company mascot. There's the other smaller game that came out 10 years ago, Splatoon, that I don't think will really get a big celebration, but hey, there still could be a chance of something. But clearly Mario's going to get a big ol'... Yeah, it's literally Mr. Video Game himself. But what I'm wondering is what's going to be like the big, and for our last announcement, check this out. Like, what is that going to be? I got a feeling that... Oh yeah, you know, I should put Metroid Prime 4 up here because I got a feeling Metroid Prime 4 is going to be talked about. Like, you don't just drop Metroid Prime 4 as your big announcement in the previous one, and you just don't give a release date because it is coming out this year, right? It could be a Switch 2 exclusive, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I really don't know if I'm being completely honest. New Pokemon teaser of some sort? Nah. I feel like it's just going to be Pokemon ZA release date. It'll be like, and if you remember this game that was talked about a month ago, release date. And I hope it's a release date. And, you know, and it's actually been a month since any Pokemon ZA news. Oh, new Nintendo Switch Online would be really cool. I wouldn't mind. What, GameCube? We're finally at GameCube, right? GameCube would be cool. I'll put GameCube. Legends and BDSP came out at similar times. Yeah, but remember, maybe they won't do that ever again. I'll put the GameCube just because I would love a GameCube Online. That'd be really nice. I wouldn't mind that at all. I really don't think it's a big Nintendo Switch Direct. I think it's just gonna be like a Big Bang finale. Put a Half-Life collection kinda. Yeah, I mean, I did that in the last one, but that was the orange box. I'll save that one for last. No, I'll put it there. Why not? I'll just put the orange box again, because it's funny. I'll put the orange box just because it's funny. I doubt that there's going to be anything for it, but you never know. Team Fortress on the Nintendo Switch would be kind of nuts. This will be, however, a cannon fodder if I do need to replace it. Half-Life 3 Switch 2 exclusive? Dude, that'd be nuts. I'm gonna bet that Prime 4 will be a Switch 2 release date while it's capable for the Switch as well as kind of like Breath of the Wild. Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like that it'll definitely be that case. There's no way it isn't. Like, that game just seems like it would be meant for the Switch 2. It's just, I don't know, man. It's so interesting. Like, oh. Kid Icarus? Thoughts? There hasn't been a Kid Icarus game in a while. Metroid Prime 2 and 3 ports. Those would be a very good idea. I should put ports down, even though I do have Kirby here. But I would love to see Metroid Prime 4 or previous Metroid Prime games. God, this is such an interesting Direct, man. It's just like, it came out of nowhere. It's the final Switch 1 with no Switch 2 announcements. I don't know. Sakurai says that it's difficult to port it to Switch. Kid Icarus Uprising. I mean, I think just a brand new Kid Icarus game, you know? That'd be cool. TF2 on Switch or random modern consoles in general would be awesome, but Valve hates TF2. Besides the janitor keeping the game barely alive. I know, it's really funny, dude. Like, that janitor is keeping that game alive and making Valve so much money to this day. Which is crazy, because there's a brand new community update The At Sea or whatever it's called. Like, what else can I put on this bingo board, dude? Like, all the big things I'm waiting for are on the Switch 2 bingo board. And even then, that bingo board on its own is going to look very barren, because I don't expect any big leaps in that direct. I don't expect, like, huge leaps and bounds in games. I'm only looking at, like, a few big games, like, I don't know, maybe a new Zelda, maybe a new, clearly Mario Kart, new Mario. I don't know. I might as well take a look. Yeah. Because I really don't know what'll be real and what... Ooh, I don't like how they... You know what? I'll just copy it. I really don't like the new Power World on the Switch. That would be crazy. I don't like the new... what's it called? Discord update. Alright, here we go. So a Zelda port, Warriors game, Fire Emblem Heroes. Okay, I could tell you. Let me rank this tier list real quick on the likelihood of it happening and not happening. Maybe, no, maybe, heck no, maybe. That's Switch 2, so no. Yes. Maybe. No. Yes. No. Heck no. Yes. This. No. Maybe DLC. Yes. Maybe. Maybe. I think that's the likelihood of this tier list. I don't think... I don't know. Would it be weird to, like, have Mario Kart 9 not be a Switch 2 exclusive and have it also on the Switch and Switch 2? Was putting keycaps on my Joy-Cons that I ordered because they were getting damaged. Dang, man, what are you doing? What else is left? The first bingo board to get 0 hits. Sadie, what do you think will be added on here? Tell me. What's your input? What's your input on this rant? Oh wait. What's your input on this Nintendo Direct? I couldn't pull up the Invincible music. I don't know, man. The bottom of the joystick just got scratched up. Interesting. Pokemon teaser. I got Legend Zaw there. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Wave 7. Okay. I don't know, man. Like, I actually, for once, don't have anything. I got nothing. I got nothing this time around. Like, I really don't. Hi-Fi Rush, that'd be cool. Maybe a Zelda game. Just any Zelda game. I'm looking at the previous... Star Fox would be cool, but I don't think that's happening. I'll put Kid Icarus up there, because why not? New collab Nintendo game? Nah. This is like the... This is the last... The last... like, breath of life the Nintendo Switch 1 will get. I'll put Kid Icarus. Not specifically Kid Icarus Uprising, but just anything Kid Icarus. Sakurai hops back onto the game dev, what's it called? On the producer list, and new Kid Icarus. I hope we get Nintendogs. Nintendogs would be cool. ARMS? Nah. Final Fantasy? Nah. Rhythm Heaven? Maybe. This will be the who asked for this. I hope for Ace Attorney. That would, I mean, wasn't there recently something for Ace Attorney, like an Ace Attorney, like trilogy remake? It was like 3 Ace Attorney games. Ace Attorney, Ace Rockwell, and Ace D Portgas. I don't know. I remember that was something. Unless you're referring to like a brand new Ace Attorney. I remember that being in the previous direct. I think there's a potential to show a new Smash game at the... Nah. Nah. Professor Layton? Maybe. Maybe. If there's going to be a new Smash game, it'll be for the Switch too. How many spaces do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Dude, I'm not going to be able to fill these out. Nintendo mobile game. I don't think they'll focus on a mobile game for a Nintendo Switch. Remember, I think they state this as the final Nintendo Switch 1 games of directs, right? Something like that. I butchered the way they said that, but yeah, see, look. Featuring around 30 minutes of upcoming games for Nintendo Switch. I highly doubt they're going to do anything else other than that. Pokemon Champions would actually be pretty good. But remember, it's on the Switch. Not just on your phone. I hope they announce Among Us 3D for the Switch. Dude, I forget that Among Us 3D is a thing. Isn't Among Us VR a thing? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Isn't Among Us VR just Among Us 3D? But in VR? Wait a minute. Are we getting scammed? I just realized there's an official Among Us VR game. Wait a minute. New Labo stuff? GG Labo. Dude, that's a scam. That's crazy. That's the whole point of 3D. 3D and VR cross compatible. Oh, that's cool. Lethal Company port. Dude, a Lethal Company port for the Switch would be crazy. I really do wonder if that would be possible. I think, hey, I mean, at least they're finally getting Lethal Company. People that just don't play on PC. A little late, but still pretty cool. Like, I'm just out of ideas, man. I got nothing else in mind. Put Deltarune, I'm down. It'd be crazy if they gave Mr. Fox the opportunity to announce Deltarune on a Nintendo Direct. Like that'd be kind of nuts. That'd be pretty cool. I'll put it in the corner because I got a few doubts. I love how uneven this bingo board is that I made all the way back in 2019. Helldivers, dude, I wish. Deltarune tomorrow. Animal Crossing's New Horizons Deluxe, dude. Deluxe? What are they gonna add? That's really funny. I just feel like if there's anything that's going to be announced here, it's not going to be anything crazy though. Like, they're saving all the crazy things for the Nintendo Switch Direct too. Like, you know what? I'll put Mario 40th anniversary. Cause maybe there's, I don't know, maybe there's a chance. Oh, this is some pretty cool art I just found on Reddit. That's pretty sick. Even though I feel like Mario 40th will definitely be Switch 2 info. I'm a believer. Dude, Persona 3? Nah, that's happening for the Switch 2. You know what? Let me put this like down there. Mobile game. Instead of Mario 35, it's Mario 40. Yeah, dude, he's 40. He's almost the age of Jerma. Or no, he is the age of Jerma. Zelda movie? I don't know if they'll announce a Zelda movie on the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Or on the Nintendo focused on Nintendo Switch games Direct. Rivals? Dude, they can't afford to put Rivals on the Switch. That thing ain't gonna run. Overwatch 2 barely runs on it. GG. Like I got nothing else in mind. Like all the big hitters I have for Nintendo Switch 2, Animal Crossing, Spoon 4, Mario, new Mario game, Mario Kart 9, new Zelda game, maybe a new Fire Emblem, maybe a new Kirby game, maybe no, Gen 10 would make no sense. Maybe new Smash, just anything. My Switch won when I open a strange portal. Dude, hold on. Hold on.
Your act's over, but you may win this time.
Dude. The Switch trying to run Marvel Rivals and opening a strange portal is gonna mimic the Wii dying. GG, man. They never said they weren't gonna talk about Switch 2 a bit, you know? I mean, they'll probably... You know what? You're right. You're right. They definitely didn't say that they weren't going to talk about the Switch 2, but they're not going to talk about it because instead they'll be like, we look forward to seeing you next week, and boom, that's something that's going to happen in the Direct. They're going to be like, we look forward to seeing you next week. So see you then. Let me look at this exact message. See, look, it just says there will be no updates about Nintendo Switch 2 during this presentation. So clearly they're going to say, look forward to next week. They're going to talk about the Nintendo Switch 2 that way. Oopsies. They say that there's going to be no update, but hey, nothing says about looking forward to next week, you know? Please take a look at this. Shows a trailer that says next week. Nice. Like, what's the big hitter in the beginning? What's the hook? And what's the finale? Because in the previous Direct, they started off really strong and ended off really strong too. Like, look at this. They started off strong with Brothership, and they ended with Metroid Prime 4. And in between, there was just, you know, just a bunch of other things. Funko Fusion. Oh yeah, Jamboree was it? Oh, Echoes of Wisdom was also the last Direct. That's crazy. Stray. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Wave 7 is the final. Now, you know what, Taddy? Sure, buddy. I'll put it there. Mario Kart Booster Wave 7. If you're somehow right, I'll buy it for you. No way. They end the chain. 1,000 euro direct into brothership. Direct into back to back is lethal. Yeah. I want Mother 1 remake. Dude, no, stop. That's not happening. Thank you. I'm really excited for Booster Wave 7. Good for you, good for you, buddy. I hope you're not the only one in this world looking forward to the Booster Wave 7. Surely you and like a bunch of other like a good handful of people are looking forward to Booster Wave 7. How many booster waves are there? 6? Oh no, it was already released. Wait, Sadie, there's already a booster. Wait, how many booster waves in Mario Kart 8? No, there's 6. Then why did I just get Fantendo? Why did I just get lied to? AI overview. That's not even an AI overview. Sadie, look. Oh, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Pack Course Wave 7 is the 7th wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC. Was released April 8th, 2024. You got pranked? Hey, man, I don't know how many DLCs there were in Mario Kart. I stopped counting after the first 2. And I never bought them because then I just got them from the online. Screw it. What better way to remake, or what better way to end the line of a console game by making a remake? What better way, right? The 1,000-Year Door DLC at F-Zero. F-Zero is kind of, I don't know, man. If they don't make F-Zero into some kind of like GTA style game, I don't know if F-Zero will ever come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spots. Punch Out? I don't know, man. I got nothing else to put here. What's a game that hasn't gone on a game in a while that will be on the Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive, or that won't be Nintendo Switch 2 exclusively? Pilot Wings. I'm genuinely just stuck, man. Like, I really don't know what else to think of. A new Donkey Kong game? I think that's Switch 2. Donkey Kong game, like open world-ish. Donkey Kong 3D platformer. Switch 2 for sure. Rhythm Heaven Mega Mix Hopium. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Tekken 8. What about Tekken 9? Okay, let me look at the likelihood. Very low, high, medium, high, high, non-existent, high, free, low, medium. Who asked for this is pretty high. Medium, non-existent. Very low, high. Dude. What about Mario Kart 8 Booster Deluxe Past Wave 8? I want to see if there's a Fantendo page for that. Mario Kart Deluxe Booster Pack Wave 8. Release date. Nope, there's nothing. Sonic Crossworlds when? You know what? I feel like they'll show Sonic up there. Yeah, that's a good one. I feel like they'll show off that Sonic Crossworlds is available on the Switch. Why not? I just gotta fill up this board somehow. There you go. Sonic, I believe. Mario Sonic in the Olympic Games. There hasn't been an Olympic game since 2 years ago. 3 years ago. When was the last Olympic game? Mario. I don't really care. I don't want to look at it. It's dead. Exactly. It's time for another one. It's not happening. They wouldn't, because they stopped with their deal. I know, it's so sad. Now it's just Sonic at the Olympic Games on mobile devices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, chat, I gotta ask, what do you think is gonna be like their big, or not even big, but like, what's the first game they start off with? Like, if you were to plan a Nintendo Switch Direct for the final games that are gonna be on the Switch 1, what would you start off with? I would start off with like a remake or a brand new. Okay, I would actually start. I feel like I would start off with a remake of a series that hasn't been around in a while, or like a remake of an old beloved game. And yeah, I'll put in an anime game because yeah, those will definitely be there. Mario. I feel like Tomodachi Life would be a big hitter, a big hook that would make it all better. I feel like Tomodachi Life would be a really, really good just hook to get people back in and get people's attention for this specific Nintendo Direct. And then maybe like, I don't know, Kirby? They might mention Nintendo Land or Museum. Remember, this is solely the final. They've said it. I mean, they could break the rules, but I truly believe this will really just be random games and like 2 to 4 big hitter games. Free rent the game. New Balloons fight game. Dude, imagine they like remake to be a more modern style game. Balloon fight. That's awesome. I'll put down anime though. There's definitely going to be some kind of like anime game. Free rent is just a placeholder. If there's somehow a free rent game, that'd be kind of nuts, but you know. What about Mario Movie 2 news? I don't think there'll be Mario Movie news. Nintendo Land was the best game on Wii U if you had friends. True. Random anime game would not be surprising if we got the Spy X Family game before. True. Random anime game is definitely bound to happen. Like, those always appear at least once every single Direct. Like, let's see. What anime game do we have here? You know what I feel like they'll talk about? That one Bleach fighting game that's coming out. There's Fairy Tail 2. See, that's the random anime game. Among Us. Isn't it crazy that dude, how did I put Among Us as a joke? And it happened. It happened. I put Among Us as a joke for this direct on June 18th, and it happened. Put Secret of the Mimic in there? I don't know. Oh, man. I don't know if that'll happen. VR. Add Among Us update to the board. Nah. Nah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, Resident Evil? Chris Clash is on Switch? No, Chris Clash 2. Did you add a picture of Bites on the board? Yeah, he's right there. No way it is. I forgot about that. Don't you have it on the Switch? PlayStation. Alright, chat. There's room for 6 more pieces on the board. Marvel Rivals port. I highly doubt that's going to happen, but like I said, I'm literally out of things to talk about other than like what? Maybe an amiibo? But I really don't know if there'll just be an amiibo. You know what? Screw it. Marvel Rivals, the game that will absolutely annihilate the Nintendo Switch. You know what? I feel like there'll be some kind of like Minecraft. You know, I feel like they would talk about Minecraft and if shaders are going to be available on the Nintendo Switch 1. Sparking Zero for Switch. Is Sparking Zero not on Switch? Put the Minecraft movie event on there. There has to definitely be some kind of Minecraft like random news that everybody already knows about. Minecraft Spring to Life update. I'll put the Spring to Life update just because I feel like it's a Nintendo thing to do to remind people who just only play Minecraft on the Switch. Hey, there's a Minecraft update. They're adding chickens. You know? We got chickens and new cows. Mario Cereal Revival. Remember when they made Mario Cereal for Odyssey? That was pretty cool. At F-Zero? I might as well at this point, you're right. I mean, why not, like I said, why not revive a dead old series? For one last
New me game.
final kick. Oh man, there's no background on it. There you go, Mr. Falcon. New me game. Yeah, that could work. New Smash character. Text to speech of deafening. You went quiet for 5 seconds. I was thinking, you know. Shadow of the Colossus. Third party port question mark? No, that's technically third party Marvel Rivals. Pokemon on Game Boy? Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Dude, Black Ops 2 port, that would be crazy. I'm out of ideas. I'm telling you, me too. I just want to put likely things that'll happen and I don't know. What if, hear me out, 7 years in the making, themes. What if they finally add themes, backgrounds, better UI? What if themes are finally added? 7 years too late. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness poured out of nowhere. That would be kind of nuts. I wouldn't mind that. Nah, that's gonna be in Switch 2. Yeah, you're very right about that. But imagine! I would put New Animal Crossing, but I'm definitely gonna wait on New Animal Crossing for, like, Switch 2. My favorite spin-off Pokemon game. True. Live execution of the Pokemon leakers, dude. Imagine. And for our next announcement, we would like to be taken very seriously. And it's just like a firing squad lineup of like everybody who leaked the games. Don't leak our games ever again. I'll put Nintendo Music. Maybe they'll put a Nintendo Music. Maybe they'll put the Nintendo Music app on the Switch. Just because why not, you know? Oh dear. Man, you know what? I'll just go with the smaller one that I found. There you go. Music. You see the Nintendo Ninjas getting the leakers live? What? Nintendo Music got updated, so they will probably, yeah. What? What about the Nintendo Ninjas getting the leakers live? Dude. Clearly it was a typo. And yeah, I'll add Amiibo too, but The Who? I'm gonna put Amiibo up there. The Nintendo Ninjas. Stop. It was a misinput, man. Oh, man. Does this bingo board look delusional? Yeah, just like Jerry with the G. I'm crying. Chat, does this look delusional or does this look like there's a chance of it happening? Delusional. I hate autocorrect. That's a crazy autocorrect. You don't believe how many people during the Pirates vs. Ninja Splatfest were spelling it like that? True. Dang. Just... I don't know. Anything is possible. Just... anything. Chat, let's take a look at this beautiful bingo board. of likelihood. Number 1. Anime game. What are the chances of that? 100%. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt some random, maybe like I'm telling you. I don't even know if it's gonna be on the Switch, but that one new Bleach fighting game. There's ads. Oops. Have I already been live for another hour? Dang. I'm telling you, that Bleach fighting game, that's definitely gonna happen. I really hope it's just like 15 minutes of a new Mario sports game. You know what? I'm gonna remove Marvel Rivals and add 3+ minutes of one game. It doesn't have to be any game, but it could be any game. It could be 3+ minutes of them Laura Mispum. It could be just 3+ minutes talking about a game that everybody cares about or that nobody cares about. And it's okay. You're good, man. Don't worry. just a typo. It's all good. I hope the new the Hunter x Hunter fighting game gets a new trailer soon. There's gonna be a Hunter x Hunter game? What? I'm back. Welcome back. I've had worse typos probably. Question mark, question mark, question mark. The Hunter x Hunter game? I forgot about it. It came out in February. Dude. Dude. What did you clip? You see the Nintendo Ninjas getting the leakers live? What? Nice. Anywho. Frick, man. I wanna get rid of Booster Wave 7. Why am I getting a phone call? Chat, should I pick it up? It's a random number. I got no idea where they're from. I'm not picking up. A what number? It's phone guy pick up. Yeah. Thank God you guys know I'm saying the truth. Yeah, no, you're good. We're just messing around. Sadie has said worse. No, I'm just kidding. Respectful, seductive lasagna BC warrior. No wonder Garfield loves lasagna. Can we remove Mario Booster Wave 7 and just add Garfield cart? That'd be pretty cool. New Garfield rhythm game. Hey, that'd be pretty cool. But what if we do get Mario Kart Booster Wave 7? Like I said, if we get it, I'll buy it for you. Since you're such a big fan. Clip me on that, chat. Clip me on that. If Mario Kart Booster 7 releases and gets announced tomorrow, I will buy it for that salty potato. I think this looks like a reasonable tier list bingo board. Thought we were talking about the direct. We are. Garfield. I'm on it. Mark probably. I don't know, man. This is gonna be such an interesting direct. I really don't know what to expect. It's gonna be just like, I don't know. Replace the orange box with Sonic Dream Team being freed from Apple Arcade and ported to Switch. You know, that's not happening. They're never gonna get rid of that paywall. Speaking of Sonic Dream Team, that thing has the most beautiful opening ever. And it's just like, dang. Why would they do that? Why would they put that in a paywall to play the game? Oh well. Wait, there's a direct? Yeah, tomorrow. Are you being like for real? Or are you genuinely just like didn't know about that? Binding of Isaac Repentance plus online beta on Switch. Like that'll ever happen. I'm joking. Okay, cool. Because that would be crazy. Imagine if you're finding out just right now there's gonna be a direct tomorrow and next Wednesday. Wait, today's Wednesday, right? Or yeah, today's Wednesday. Dude, that's crazy. Less than a week. I think this seems like a pretty reasonable Nintendo Direct. Bingo board. I don't know, man. It's just what a crazy event. Almost back-to-back Nintendo Directs less than a week after each other. I have a feel. See, look, I've got a feeling that Pokemon ZA will definitely be brought up. And the only thing that's going to be talked about Pokemon ZA is just a release date. And that's it. I think maybe we'll get like a few new Pokemon Megas showcased. Since there's a lot of leaks going on right now. Maybe they'll show off like 5 new Megas, a bit of new gameplay. And then they'll be like Pokemon Legends ZA releasing November 15th, 2025. Oh, I was off, but you know. Setting random, I'm gonna have the Sonic and Shadow Super Dap up in Sonic 3. Yeah. What new amiibo would there be added on the amiibo list of amiibo? Like, what new games would you make amiibo for? Maybe Metroid Prime 4. I feel like there would be a Metroid Prime 4 amiibo, right? Surely. Echoes of Wisdom Zelda amiibo. It's very unfortunate that they didn't make an amiibo for that. Dude, Freddy Fazbear amiibo would go crazy. I don't know, man. What an interesting day it'll be. Dude, a new I'm telling you. Maybe they're, like I said, they're definitely saving brand new Donkey Kong with brand new with new DK design for Switch 2. Then that's when there'll be an amiibo. Also, man, what time is this direct again? 7 a.m., dude. Frig. Frig, dude. 7 a.m., 10 a.m. ETPT. Oh, PT? Like the game that never got rid. I don't know. Nice. It'd be like that. I don't know, chat. This will be a very interesting direct, though. Tune in tomorrow, March 27th at 7 a.m. PT for a live stream. Did they say how long the Nintendo Switch 2 direct is going to be? What the heck? The Mario Run app event featuring Luigi. This game still gets events? Mario Run still gets live events? Oh, hey, Nintendo Music. But like I was saying, is there some kind of like Have they given us a time slot to how long the what? I thought they added Paper Mario. That was in your door to the no, that's not right. But I don't know. They don't say how long the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct is gonna be. Okay. Nintendo Music got like only 27 tracks from Forgotten Land, and the rest are coming like next year. Yeah, I don't like the slow drippings of the slow drip drops of content / music for the music app. It's very unfortunate, but hopefully someday they just drop it all. Someone knows how to disable autocorrect on phone / Twitch. I do not want it on my phone to do that again. It's probably just typos. It's all good. You could probably turn it off in like a setting maybe. Frick, man. I don't know. Like, this could be anything. This could be so many different things. This direct is gonna be interesting one. Mr. Markstar Steam jump scare. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to think. All I know is I'm excited. I missed my laptop a whole week. GG. So chat, any modifications? Anything else you'd probably add? I think this is it. I keep it as is. Huh. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna call it. Like, that's it. I'm done. Nothing more else to add. Nothing to move around. Ah, man. You know what that means? I gotta wake up early tomorrow for this. I'm already getting tired just thinking about this. Just thinking about the Nintendo Switch 2 or the Nintendo Direct drop. Anywho, chat. I think that's it. I think that's where I call it for the Nintendo Direct for tomorrow. I think this is pretty good. I think this is pretty decent. I think we're set. I think this is it. Nothing more to add. Nothing more to think about. What do you think? Pretty good? Pretty good? This doesn't mean the stream is over, though. This will be the direct of all time. It really will. Doesn't mean stream is over, though. I'm still going to do stuff. If anything, I kind of want a reaction to Andrew for a bit while I eat a nice hot chip snack. Because I have a hot chip, chat. Oh, yeah, let me save this real quick. Let's export it as 2025 direct 2025 direct bingo board. I save it. I get rid of all that. Bam. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. Every time I hear you got hot chip. I do. It's so awesome. Dude, I'm probably gonna finish this bag of hot chip in like less than these 2 videos. But okay, chat. Here's the plan. We have 2. That's not the right screen. 2 Mr. Nuke's Top 5, which is quite awesome. Unfortunately, there is no Mr. Bizarre Bub, but hold on. I gotta reply to this message. Okay, there we go. When is the direct? Tomorrow at 7. I thought my stream crashed. It got so quiet. Nah. It's tomorrow at 7. I was just responding to a message. So the stream is tomorrow at 7 a.m. I'll probably start like an hour earlier, 30 minutes, 5 minutes earlier. Who knows? Depending on what time I even wake up. Tomorrow? Yeah, it's tomorrow. You didn't know? Like, are you just finding out about this again? Didn't we just go through this? No, but I'll be back. I'm actually gonna go grab some water and my nice whole snack. I stream on YouTube. I'm always gonna stream it here. I think. I don't know when the next YouTube stream will be, but definitely here. I'm for real about this one. Okay, that's funny. But yeah, it's tomorrow at 7 a.m. Tomorrow 7 a.m. I'll probably stream it. I'll probably be here an hour earlier just to get myself awake and do some final modifications and talks. And a new Final Destination movie coming. Clappy. That is the most random thing. Oh, that you've ever mentioned. Sure, buddy. But okay. Real quick. I'll be back. BRB. I gotta get some hydration. I shall return. Enjoy this. Hey! Guess who got hot chip? Me! Baked hot chip. Mmm. Hot chip. All right, chat. So here's the plan for today. I didn't chew that one thoroughly. Clearly, that first hour was just talking about that Nintendo Switch. Hour and a half, more so. That hour and a half was talking about the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. No, not even the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. My bad. Baked hot Cheeto? Lime. Lime flaming hot, the best kind. But that first hour and a half was talking about the Nintendo Switch Direct. That is tomorrow. Very awesome, very cool. But now, I'm kind of just going to take it a bit slow and do some reaction Andrew, because I think I want to say, oh, frick, actually, I don't know. Maybe like in 2.5 or 3 hours? I am going to head on out for a bit because I'm thinking about it. I kind of want to buy some Pokemon cards and open them on stream. I think that'd be pretty fun. And also, there's a brand new set coming out real soon, and I kind of want to just, beat the scalpers to it so I don't have to pay $300 for a box. But I kind of want to go. I want to do that. That'd be awesome. I've been really into cards. Yeah, I think it'd be cool. I'm gonna go buy some post this stream. So maybe I'll do that. And maybe, like I said, I'll open some on stream. That'd be cool. I still don't have a camera set up for it because I have never really thought about getting back into it. But I would just be using my phone. And then I think I'll still have time even before I leave. And I'll play some Let's Go for a bit. So I think that's the game plan for today. I'm gonna just chill for a bit. Reaction Andrew for Mr. Nuke's Top 5. And then, however much time I have left, I'll go and play some Let's Go. And then I'll pick up the cool cards and I'll be back to stream it another day. Now when I'll buy them first, okay. But yeah, I think that's the game plan, chat. So, I hope everybody has a cool snack. Because we're about to get started. So get ready. Here we go. I'm going to get started right now. I'm clearly going to stall out throughout the whole video because I love doing that. But let's do this. The set with the ends Reshiram card? Yes. The one that I told you about. The one that I sent you a message. The ends Reshiram that doesn't have, that you can get with a box that comes with the stamp, or that if you're lucky you could pull without the stamp from the box. So if you buy a box, you're essentially guaranteed to get the ends Reshiram, but with the stamp. That one's so fire. I know. I hope I pull it. That'd be so awesome. But that's the game plan, chat. All right. Let's get started for now. I hope I don't get hit with an ad. Okay. If you pull that live, fire. I know. It'll be so awesome. We'll see, though. I don't know how many boxes they have, and I don't know how many I could buy. All I know is that they're quite slightly above retail instead of double, so it's okay. Buy Prismatic. You can't buy Prismatic anywhere. It's so expensive. Imagine a Cybertruck ad. Yeah. It's okay, though. That's the game plan. But okay, here we go.
A woman named Ray says that her family has experienced many strange things since they moved into their new home. Ray says that the house's basement is especially creepy. She says that even on warm days, the temperature down there is always freezing. And she says that she feels like something is
okay, well, I don't know about that. I would love to have a basement that's always cold.
Watching her when she's down there. Even weirder, the family often hears...
Chat, how many of you have basements? I don't. There's no basements in California. Only certain types of houses have basements.
strange, unexplained sounds coming from the basement. But things in their house get even weirder after Ray buys her son Andrew a creepy large...
Rich viewer... Oh! Wait. I feel like we've seen these before now. I do, and it looks like catacombs. That's funny. Rich viewer check. Hey, man. Sometimes places just don't have basements, you know? We've seen this one before, have we not?
Elmo balloon. You see, the balloon seems to move around the house with a mind of its own.
I grew up in the basement. That's awesome.
Babe, come here.
Okay. Have we seen this one or not? Because we've definitely seen that Elmo balloon one. But maybe it's like a continuation? Don't tell me we've already seen this one. Shiny Zubat? Nice!
It just keeps going down to the basement.
Inexplicably, the balloon often just seems to head directly toward their basement door.
Literally just stopped.
Oh, we have seen this one! I think.
Weirdly, Ray says that the balloon will only enter the basement door if her son follows after it.
Yeah, we've seen this. I thought this was a part 2. Why did it say that I haven't seen it? I haven't? Well, you should have been here.
Andrew.
So the obvious thought here is, well, it's just a balloon caught in a draft and doing balloon stuff. But things get even weirder, because it seems the creepy Elmo balloon isn't content to only roam the downstairs. One night, the family dogs start going nuts, and Ray
I'm
goes
telling you, they should have just punched the balloon.
to investigate. What she finds chills her to her core.
Babe.
Dude,
Quiet!
this is so crazy. Balloon just walks upstairs.
Quiet!
And the lights magically turn off. Yeah, now we've seen this one.
So now the obvious question is, why doesn't she just pop the balloon, throw it in the trash, and be done?
I think.
But Ray says that her son is very attached to the balloon and refuses to let them take it away.
I'm not gonna lie, I remember only this Elmo one. I'll just
So
watch it.
the
Screw
creepy
it.
Elmo balloon stays. But Ray will soon seriously regret this decision.
The ominous Elmo balloon. When was this posted? 3 weeks ago. In between now and then, I feel like I've seen one of these, but I really don't know. Wait a minute. You know what? I think I remember watching this during the Pokemon Direct, during the 12-hour stream. I remember watching this specific Elmo clip, but this was posted on March 2nd. And that 12-hour stream was February. So where am I? Was this maybe Bizarre Bub? I don't know. Yeah, Pokemon. Because I remember stopping the stream to eat food. And I was like, all right, I'm just going to react and watch food and eat. Five-head Andy, bro.
Did you see it? A strangely shaped forehead seems to be peeking around the top edge of the basement door. When slowed down, we can even see what looks like a bizarre set of dark
Did I say watch food and eat? My bad.
eyes and the bridge of a nose. So is Ray's house haunted by an entity that is manipulating this Elmo balloon? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. What the f just happened? Now these next clips are videos that have no real explanation. They were either uploaded without a source or info, or the people in the video just can't explain what happened either. So, in this first video, a woman is riding her bike down a street in Brazil, and then, what the f just happened?
Yeah, whoa! Whoa! She got abducted! I don't remember this. Dude, that bike went flying! That's crazy!
Now just a quick note for YouTube content guidelines here, this woman was not seriously hurt, and she actually falls off the bike right behind this post right there. And then the bike takes off for the moon, apparently. Now, this was sent in as a paranormal video, but I'm thinking the bike got hung up on a cable or something. But no idea why it flies 50 feet in the air.
Yeah,
So,
it could have been a cable.
you tell me.
And yeah, convenient pull
Now, this
too.
next clip comes from the podcast Grown Up Kids, hosted by brother and sister Seth and Jesse.
I'm Jesse,
I'm Seth.
and we're siblings,
We are.
and we have a podcast.
It's not a paranormal podcast, and they've never posted or even mentioned anything supernatural. But then one day, while recording, this.
I am stupid good at the game.
That sounds just like plumbing issues,
What
or
was
like
I don't know.
plumbing issues, or some kind of like woodworker.
Oh, but it scared
FNAF ambiance.
me.
Yeah. Wait, I'm being so serious.
I don't know, but I'm scared. I sound like a dinosaur.
Yeah, okay. So we've only seen the first clip. I don't think we've ever seen the rest of this. So it's a good thing I'm playing it all. Oof.
What do we do?
I don't even.
The hash slinging slasher.
What the frick was that?
I can't even begin to imagine what.
It had to have been plumbing issues or like some kind of
Like the
woodworker.
pipes or something?
Okay, so it either sounded
I just
like.
spilled water on myself.
I thought someone was playing music. Thank
I-
God you were here, because
No.
if that happened while I was home alone, I would have literally pooped my pants.
As you can tell from their reaction, Jesse and Seth have no clue what they just heard, but it totally freaks them out. To this day, they say they have no idea what this sound
He
was.
looks like
and Jessie
H-Box.
says that she has never heard this sound in her home before this incident or since. So you tell me what you think this sound is.
I am stupid good at the game.
Pipes.
What was that?
I see it.
This next video from Brazil was uploaded without a description, and the uploader didn't respond to any of the thousands of comments and questions. Now, I have many questions of my own, but we'll get to that after the video. Check it out.
I thought that was a cat. I was like, what is a cat doing? That's not a cat. What is that? Is that like a broom? Is it a leaf? A skinwalker.
Para! Não põe a mão, meu. Não põe a mão. Não põe!
What is it?
Olha o cheiro que tá. Por que você mexeu? Olha o fedor que fez. Jesus. Menino do céu. Pega isso daí e joga pra lá com a peneira. Pega isso logo. Ai, tá amarrado.
The yell.
Tá amarrado. Puxa pela corda, ó. Ui.
So something weird
What
and
is
kind
it?
of scary is sitting at the bottom of the pool.
What was
But
it?
What is it? How did it get there? And more importantly, how do you even get in the pool and not notice that thing?
Literally.
Either way, I have no idea what that is, and neither does anyone in the video's comments. So tell me what
It looked like. Oop, it looked like
idea
a
what
toy?
that is. And
Look, it kind of looks like a toy. That's teeth. I don't know.
neither does
I don't know.
anyone in the video's comments. So tell me what you think
Interesting.
it is down in my comments.
Okay.
A spooky tale.
A spooky tail.
Maggie Gann
Cat.
says that she has experienced a few strange
I
things
love cats.
around her house.
So in the upstairs of my house, there's 2 rooms. Both of the doors open and close all the time by itself.
So one day Maggie is casually filming
baby.
a cute video of her cat Onyx. When
Onyx!
Suddenly something happens that is truly bizarre.
A baby. Oh! Oh, frick! Onyx, look out! Onyx is so cute, though.
Now, at first, Maggie doesn't even notice anything odd and even laughs at what she thinks is just the cat
That was
being
crazy.
weird. Or, well, just being a cat. But when she watches the video back, she notices that the cat's tail seems to be yanked by some invisible force. The video went viral, and no one can really explain just what happened to the cat. But what do you think? If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5
Good clip, though, because cute cat. But nice.
at gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official. And
I
be sure
believe a cat just got yanked by a ghost.
to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there.
Nice.
Unwelcome guest. At the end of last year, French single mother Alex and her son moved into a new home. The house was remodeled from the remains of an old church,
Chat, I have bad news. I am out of hot chip.
and it was built right on top of what used to be an old graveyard.
It was such a small
Shortly after
bag.
moving in, Alex begins to hear the creepy sound of someone walking through her home. But when she looks, she finds nothing and no one to explain these strange footsteps. Late one night, Alex is lying in bed when she suddenly hears something that is downright chilling.
Okay, hot chip when you get cards. True. True. Who's breathing? The mom, probably. Also, that's a cool... I think that was... Dude. These staircases are much more terrifying than whatever ghost entity is talking. Do you see this abomination of a staircase? Look at this. Dude, this is evil. Evil design. This is evil engineering. Architecture. Who built a staircase like this? Dude, one small slip up in here and you're dead. Do you see this? It's a spiral staircase that branches out into a room. Like, not midway through the staircase, but slightly, like, before you reach the top. This is an evil staircase, dude. What a French... dude, this is a French staircase. Of course they have evil staircases. That is an evil staircase. Holy... There's more staircases? Dude. Can you make a staircase tier list? Sure, buddy. Send me pictures of the staircases. Five Nights at Freddy ambiance. Kitty, look! Whenever there's a cat in a video, it just increases the entertainment value. The cat's just vibing down here, bro. Look at him. There's two! Oh! That's crazy. There's two. Don't tell me there's three. Maybe that was just a cat who accidentally tripped over. You know? But yeah, no, we've definitely never seen this one. I'm genuinely just confused how I saw that Elmo one somehow. Or where I saw it. Those items just lost value.
Alex hears a child's voice calling out, "Mama?" from somewhere, even though her son is fast asleep in his room. She hears the voice again from downstairs, "Mama," and she goes down to investigate. Alex is horrified when she discovers the piano in her living room is playing
Duke,
all
top
by
5, a great
itself,
voice actor.
and her TV has inexplicably just turned on.
Ooh.
Books come falling out of a cabinet and a chair rocks back and forth, almost as if someone or something is sitting and watching her. Understandably, Alex says she couldn't sleep the rest of the night. But unfortunately for Alex, things are about to get even creepier.
No.
One night, Alex returns home from walking their dog. Her son is away
They
at
have
his
a dog
dad's and her
and
home
cat?
should be empty. But as she
Awesome.
heads toward the house, she notices something
I
that
love
sends
cats.
a chill down her spine.
Scared.
C'est une blague. C'est une blague.
Ooh.
Mais je veux pas. Oh, gars. J'ai l'ours, c'est pas possible.
A dark figure can be seen inside the house, and Alex is frozen in fear as the strange shape seems to head toward her son's room. Luckily, her son isn't home, and the shadow just disappears.
Shadow.
Now, no one was found inside the house or on the property. Cut to another night, and Alex and her young son are having a nice, quiet evening at home. Suddenly, this happens.
Suddenly. Cat! Oh. They're exploring. What's What's the cat doing? That's a brave cat. Look at that. Daily occurrence. That's a big room, dude. How much do the French pay? Where'd the cat go? Oh, it's still down there.
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to meet, it's this dope tech from Wix.
AI. Anyways.
A teddy bear in her son's bedroom seems to creepily wiggle around all on its own. But the worst is yet to come. One night, when Alex is once again completely alone at home, the paranormal activity in her house becomes absolutely terrifying.
Is that a projector screen TV? That's awesome. The drawer opens. What made them think living there was a good idea? Probably the fact that everything was normal at first, you know? Maybe that's what. You know, usually houses are pretty normal. And then spooky things happen, depending on where they're built or what happened previously. Look at them! Dude, they're they're just vibing. Dude, look at them. They're just literally just vibing in the dark. And then bam, lights turned off. I love cats. They're awesome. Is that a third one? Was that a third cat or a dog? Look. See, there's two in here. I can't tell. It kind of looks like a cat, but it could also be a dog.
With everything that has happened, Alex believes
Definitely
that her
a cat.
home is haunted and is now actively looking for help. But what do you think is going on here? Could the creepy events in Alex's home have anything to do with its history? Perhaps some spirit from the old graveyard that the house is built on? Let me know what you think. Room 205. A woman named Tracy works at a mid-sized hotel in Pekin, Illinois.
I know this room.
Lately, she says that many of the hotel guests have had complaints about one particular room.
Okay, so I'm here at work tonight, and we have workers that come here that work on the railroad.
Okay.
I checked in 5 of them, and the second floor is where they usually go because that's where all the king suites are at.
Okay.
Well, they're all saying, please don't put me in room 205.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, what's wrong with 205? And not one of them would tell me what was wrong with 205.
Okay.
So, how about me and you, all of us, go up to room 205 and see why no one wants to rent that room.
So
Okay.
Tracy films as she heads up to check out the
It was like a
hotel's
dog, then you
mysterious
wouldn't even
room
hear.
205.
Oh, I like dogs.
Okay, walking up there now. Going up the steps. All right. It's like really cold in here, though. Like, really cold. And the air's not even on. I mean, I don't see anything.
I feel like I've seen something.
So maybe we
like
can
this
sit.
before.
Yeah, the air and stuff's not on. Maybe sit in the dark.
Badge on screen.
See if we can hear something. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna probably lose all my views for my people watching, but okay, let's do this. Oh, God. All right, no, I'm out.
Tracy quickly finds out why room 205
I would be out
so
too.
unpopular. The room is eerily cold, and when she turns off the lights, some creepy little voice from the darkness whispers, "Hey,
hey."
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Yeah, no, me too.
All right, no, I'm out. Okay. I guess I just got my answer. Oh, my God. Going back to the front.
After many requests from viewers, Tracy says that even though the incident freaked her out, she plans to go back and investigate the room again very soon.
Nice.
Obviously, we're ready, Sean.
There was a small monkey at the barber shop.
Say what? Did you let the monkey cut your hair?
No.
The hospital visitor.
The hospital visitor.
Reddit user Chosen12803 posted to the Nukes Top 5 subreddit about a strange experience that his sister had while visiting a hospital in Panama back in 2020. Chosen's sister was at the hospital to visit her ailing father. Now, this was during the peak of...
I love stalling.
So hospital hallways...
The peak of what?
Her ailing father. Now, this was during the peak of...
Oh, if you say COVID, can you get demonetized?
So hospital hallways were cleared out of all but close family members and essential personnel. However, the woman says that even though she was all alone in the hospital hall, she kept feeling very odd, almost as if someone was watching her. Then she spotted something very...
Can we make one of these so hopefully end up in the next compilation? Sure. We'd have to probably go to Nebraska though, because I feel like there's a lot of stuff over there, you know? I feel like if we go there, maybe there'll be a high chance of being able to see anything out there.
Creepy at the end of the hall.
Oh, see, we've seen this one before. I know we've seen that one before. Which makes me wonder, when the heck did I see this one
seems to be peeking out at her from the end of the hallway. She films as she heads right toward the bizarre peeking shape. When she checks the spot, there's nothing there. Just an empty hall and some medical equipment. But without knowing, her camera did pick up a strange little unexplained moan, almost like a child. But she still can't shake that creepy feeling that she has about the hospital hallway. She films herself as something seems to move her hair around. Now, her hair moves around a bit, but maybe that was just a draft. And her hair is not where you should be looking in this clip, because did you see it?
Did you see it?
Back down the empty hall just over her shoulder, you can once again see some strange tall white figure peeking out at her. But this time, she doesn't even notice. Reddit user Chosen12803 says that his sister sent him the video, and he pointed out to her that whatever was in the hall was still watching her the entire time. AI photobomb from beyond. So this next story requires a
AI
quick bit of
photobomb from what?
explanation. So the phone app CapCut allows you to upload a small picture of a person or object, and then it uses AI to expand the background of the picture, making it larger. The AI creates an imaginary larger scene around the picture and then includes the smaller picture into the larger photo.
Cool.
So just to try the app out, a woman named Geneva put a small picture of her dog and cat sitting on the couch into the app. The app produced an impressive large AI background. But something about thought it was a bit strange.
Look! 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 Look at those big old eyes.
For some reason, the program added some unknown AI-generated woman into the picture.
Nice.
At first, Geneva was confused as to why the AI added some random stranger into
Chat, why do I have a feeling that this will be a horror movie in like this year? AI. Oh man.
to her picture. But as she took a closer look at the photo the AI created, she realized that the unknown woman looked almost exactly like her deceased mom. Even
Yep, that's the next a white woman. Yeah, that's the next plot for an AI horror movie.
stranger, Geneva says that she had just had a conversation about her mom right before trying this AI photo app.
Look, they're so comfy.
So did the AI somehow tap into something supernatural?
Probably
or is it just
not.
a very bizarre coincidence?
Probably
You
just a
decide.
very bizarre coincidence.
Waving goodbye. Proud mother Renee Brown is relaxing at home one night with her 1-year-old daughter Maya. Suddenly, the little girl starts to act very strange.
Okay, so we're at home. It's just me and my daughter tonight.
Daughter.
I don't know what is going on, but she is like, she's acting super weird. She keeps peering over the couch, and it looks like she's looking at something. What's wrong? Like... literally nothing there. What are you looking at? Oh my god.
Bye. 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 Bye.
Hey. Hey.
Here you go.
Go, leave.
What are you waving
Leave.
at? Okay, this is so bizarre.
Leave us now.
It's like she can see something and she's scared of it.
Little Maya is upset and seems to be scared of...
Oh, is it Adge time? That's okay. I'll put a quick pause. And now for our sponsored break. Chat, are you tired? And that concludes our sponsored ad, chat. Welcome back, everybody. You like the ad break, chat?
Something or someone on the other side of the room. Maya even waves bye-bye to whatever she sees, seemingly hoping that it will take the hint and just leave. Concerned mom Renee says that she has no idea why her baby was acting that way. She says that little Maya has never done anything like that before or since.
Wow.
I had never, I swear, I've never seen her act like that ever before. It honestly well and truly freaked me the F out. I was so scared. I was home alone.
Renee says that as far as she knows, no one has passed away in the house and that there haven't been any recent deaths in her family. However, she says that she wouldn't mind if the incident was paranormal, as long as the visitor was one particular spirit.
When I was Maya's age, or I was 2, my daughter's 1, I lost my dad. He was 19 years old. He was very, very young. It was quite horrible, although I didn't understand it at my age that I was. But, I mean, if he was coming to visit her and say hello, happy days. That'd be beautiful.
So, just what do you think was upsetting little Maya? And just who or what was she waving at? Let me know what you think. Dead man walking. Sage is at work late one night after closing when one of her coworkers glances at the parking lot CCTV cameras and notices something very spooky.
Okay. Wow! Nothing!
Yeah, they get, like, anytime you get in the light, they disappear. So it's only when... That is legit.
Nothing.
Yeah, because, like, that is a person walking. For sure is something.
I mean, that's cool, I guess, but
An
that's
eerie,
it.
pale, translucent figure can be seen just walking from one side of the parking lot to the other. Now, the workers have no idea what this could be,
Yeah, why you
and
gotta
they
bother
haven't
them? They're just
seen the
going for a
strange
stroll.
figure again since this incident. Scurry videos.
Yeah!
So now for something a bit lighter. These are videos that started out scary, but then they took a weird turn toward something completely goofy.
These are funny.
First up, this guy was waking up to strange noises in his bedroom late at night. So he set up a motion sensing camera to monitor him as he slept. Around the third night,
That's Sue Storm from the popular Marvel game, or from the popular game Marvel Rivals.
something showed up.
Something. The dog! Dude. That dog
In this next
doesn't
video,
know
a young
what he
woman
just
named
did.
Priscilla spots something absolutely terrifying, and it's right next to her head.
I just scared myself really badly. Wait, no, I'm still scared. What's going on? Oh, it's my bun, y'all.
Oh.
No, baby.
I was confused too. That was such a weird. It looked like a person.
Oh, it's my bun, y'all.
That's funny.
No, babe, you have to watch this on. Let me see.
That's funny.
I have tears in my eyes.
In this clip, well, there's no
Oh, that's
setup.
messed up.
A guy named Miguel pranks his mom with a big, scary fake spider.
Oh.
And it's kinda hilarious.
Dude, if I saw that, I would run too. Oh, no! That's evil, dude! That is evil. That is... No! Dude, that's evil. I've seen that. That's evil. That's... It kind of does look a little fake because, you know, she kind of just did stand there. But that's evil, though.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you.
Dude, that's evil. Holy. But yeah, no, it definitely looked a little fake. I'm not going to lie. But nice. Well, chat, time for one more. I didn't know it was fake, though. That's good. Yeah, no, it definitely looks fake because she does pause for like a good minute waiting for the actual reaction. See, maybe her flight or fight response was just freezing, but yeah, no, that was definitely fake. But that's evil. If it were real.
This next clip allegedly comes from CCTV cameras in an unknown city in the Philippines. A woman in a red hoodie is seen walking along a city street, but the CCTV camera image becomes very strange.
Very strange. That's just a video glitch. Surely. Like nothing more, nothing else.
As you can see in the clip, the video seems to glitch in a very bizarre way, making it look as if the woman's head disappears multiple times. But oddly, the rest of the video is perfectly clear. Now, in the Philippines, there's a strange superstition that says that if someone appears in a photograph without a head, it means that that person will soon pass away.
What?
Creepily enough, a few minutes.
That's a crazy modern superstition. If your head disappears in a video footage, you're dead. That has to be like the most modern superstition ever, because I don't think cameras existed back in the days when superstitions were being made into superstitions.
Minutes later, and this happens.
Oh, no way.
The unfortunate woman is accidentally struck by a runaway taxi van, and it is said that she did actually pass away.
Well, dang. That's Final Destination thinking. True.
As the result of her injuries.
That's actually
just
crazy.
like the old Filipino superstition says.
Only in the Philippines,
Now,
I
this
guess.
clip immediately went viral on Philippines websites and social media, but no one knows the original source of the video, which leaves us to wonder, is this real proof of the paranormal? Or is it just an
Maybe.
old malfunctioning CCTV system? Or is it
bleeding
all
red
just
for
a
real.
very elaborate hoax? As always, you decide. Nightlight. A woman named Brandis says that late one night while she and her husband were sleeping, their home security camera caught this strange event at 2:45 in the morning.
Okay. Look, the doggy in the cage.
The family dog perks up as a bright light flashes and what looks like a pale little face seems to peek out of the door. Then a shadowy figure about the size of a child.
Where I'm from, if you see a black butterfly, that means someone is gonna die. Like someone you know, or just somebody.
Seems
That's
to
an interesting superstition.
be standing in the hallway before disappearing, just as the little pale face peeks out of the door again. Brandis and her husband Sky have never posted or even experienced anything paranormal.
Wow.
And they say they have no idea what this could be. Something
Someone
at
close
the
in
door.
the area. GG.
Chase Beckstead and his wife
GG
Rachel were
whoever's
staying overnight in
nearby.
the house of Rachel's recently deceased grandfather. The elderly man had passed away in the house only 1 month earlier. So the couple is just settling in for the night when suddenly something happens that is downright creepy.
Creepy.
How you doing? You okay?
I don't know.
You a little freaked out?
A little bit.
So, we were just going to bed and we're not...
Bob, my skirm. Never mind.
Let me just show you. Like, we've literally had to put the bag up against the door because we're not sure.
Dude, the lack of fear and hesitation to open that door, actually just insane. Dude, how did bro just casually do that as if it was nothing? Cat jam.
We're literally just.
Even though there's no draft or air current in the house, the bedroom door begins to randomly move as if it's being quickly pulled back and forth by some unseen force. Understandably, Chase and Rachel are pretty shaken up by the strange, unexplained phenomena. They decide to just pack up their stuff and leave the house. But this is when things get even creepier.
Okay, so we're leaving.
Valid.
We got all of our stuff packed. Oh.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, we're out of here.
It's such a
Rachel's
rhythmic
already in the
beat
car.
too.
I'm leaving. Like, I don't know what's going on.
As Chase is gathering their luggage, the bedroom door slams shut right behind him. And again, it begins to move back and forth, this time even faster than before. Chase says that he still has no idea what could have caused the strange movement of the door.
Very interesting.
Some video commenters believe that this was the ghost of Rachel's recently deceased grandpa, but some think it might have been something more sinister that had taken up residence in the house. But what do you think?
What do I think?
The follower.
The follower!
It's around 5:30 in the morning and two girls are on a hike through the mountains in the Philippines with a large group. The girls stop a little too long to take some pictures and accidentally get left behind by the group. The girls run to catch up with the other hikers as one of them films, but her camera captures something truly bizarre.
Naliligaw kami, guys. Naliligaw. Wala ni mga kasama namin.
Oof. Now this is genuine fear right here.
Kailangan namin silang habulin kasi maliligaw kami. Gagi, malayo na sila. Wala na.
Did you see it?
Nope.
As
What
the two
was I
girls run
supposed to?
along the mountain trail, way
Oh, hey,
back
look,
in the
a silhouette in the background.
some strange shadow figure seems to be following them. But a
Shadow
little
the
bit
Hedgehog?
later, the mysterious dark figure has just disappeared.
Dang.
The girl who posted this video says that she and her friend were completely alone,
You know what I just realized? There's a Nintendo Direct tomorrow.
and they have no idea who or what this could be.
I kind of forgot about it, and then I
She
remembered.
says that she only noticed the shadowy figure when she watched her video back later. So, what do you think? Was someone stalking them through the remote woods? Or just what is this?
I don't know, but surely they're okay
You
if they
decide.
uploaded the video, I think.
A short stay. A guy named Brendan has a YouTube channel where he camps in his van in some strange and sometimes very dangerous locations across the UK.
These channels are
In
always
this
so
video,
cool.
Brendan decided to camp overnight in the coastal village of Jaywick in Essex, England. Now, amongst other things, Jaywick is known as one of Britain's poorest towns and has a very high crime rate. In other words, it's not really the best place to be camping overnight in a van.
Ah,
But
so it's
that
real
doesn't stop
scary.
Brendan.
A little town in England called Jaywick.
What a
Coined as one of the most
crazy interior, dude. Like, that's some luxury living right there.
deprived towns in the UK.
Lewis is a op. Lewis is a op. Le.
Okay, and I thought, as soon as I'm in the area, I just had to go and see it.
Brendan searches around and eventually finds a place to set up camp that is just outside of town and kind of in the middle of nowhere.
This'll do me.
That's not terrifying at all.
I'm alone, but I mean, there's no other houses around me, so it's not as if I'm alone in a housing estate.
Yeah.
Brendan sets up his bed in the van and lies down for a night's sleep. But around 2:30 in the morning,
Ooh. I'm not gonna lie. Sleeping in the middle of nowhere.
his bed in the van and lies down
your
for
head is your head first towards the door, the back door. I don't know about that. I'd prefer to be like head first at the driver's seat, you know? Like, I don't know.
for a night's sleep. Around
Repo
2:30 in
solo
the
runs, you
morning,
think I'll beat level
things take
5?
a
Surely. Bro's gonna get snatched? Exactly.
terrifying turn.
I think someone's outside the van.
Ooh!
Right,
Oh,
whoever
nah,
that
dude.
was has now gone. I'm gonna get out of here. Oh my god.
Jeez. That's crazy. Oh, I don't like that one bit. I bet it was Lewis. Lewis the op. Back at it again.
Someone with a flashlight skulks around outside Brendan's van, trying the door handles, before smashing the window to get inside. Luckily, Brendan yells and sends the intruder running. He then hops in the driver's seat and just gets out of there. Brendan makes it out safe, but obviously is very shaken up by the whole ordeal.
What window broke?
He decides to not only leave the town of Jaywick, but to drive all night, 3.5 hours, all the way back to his home.
I would too.
Quite frankly, just wanted to go home. I was really, I wasn't in a good mind space. After cleaning a little bit of broken glass from my driver's seat and the dashboard, you'd be surprised how far glass goes when it smashes. I've been finding little bits everywhere, but the van was in no fit state to continue camping in, and nor was my headspace, should we say. So
That's crazy.
I made the long journey back home.
All right, I'm out. See you guys tomorrow for the direct. Red in chat. No worries. If you gotta go, you gotta go. But hey, see you tomorrow very early in the morning. Take care.
I think it was a good 3.5 hour drive back to my house in Shrewsbury. Got there just before sunrise. Not a pleasant drive to say the least.
Despite this frightening encounter, Brendan still goes camping in his van and posts his adventures over on his YouTube channel, Brendan Explores.
Cool.
If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com.
Okay.
You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official.
Yeah.
And be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. Get out.
I love that movie.
A guy named Carter moved into a new fully furnished rental house. But not long after he moved in, he began to experience strange things and hear unexplained noises. Late one night while he's asleep in bed, he hears the creepy sound of what seems to be someone hitting keys on the piano in his living room.
They're just playing that one song that starts like that. I forget which one.
Who's there?
Carter decides to lay on his living room couch to try to figure out
Rush
just
E?
what
Yeah,
is
there you
going on with the piano. As you might imagine, it did not go well.
Canes! Canes spotted! Canes spotted in a nuke top 5 video. Kane, I haven't had Canes in so long because I'm not gonna lie. I've kind of gone over my Canes phase.
The piano plays again and a chair moves, and Carter decides that he's had about enough. He decides to leave the house to stay with a friend, but as he is leaving, he manages to capture this video.
He's still hype though. You know?
As Carter heads for his car, he sees his TV flickering and his lights randomly turning on and off inside his house. Now, usually when people watch these videos, they say,
It's just the
well, if the
renter,
place is so haunted,
trying to
then
get
why
him
wouldn't
out.
he just move out? Well, that's exactly what he did. Carter moved right out of that house. And the end of this haunted story, I guess.
Awesome.
Hiding under the covers.
Not awesome.
A video poster who calls himself Celtic Dabs works the reception desk at a creepy old hotel in Arizona.
Arizona.
One day, his coworker shows him something very strange that keeps happening in one of the rooms.
The wind. Or a worm. Or something. I don't know.
What the
Bed bugs? Big bed bug.
Yeah, cause let me hit it now, and then
Yeah.
Shut up,
bro.
Something seems to be moving around in a strange erratic pattern under the bed sheet. But when Celtic's coworker slaps the sheet, it just disappears. Celtic says that each time the sheet was tidied back up, the same weird phenomenon would happen again. So, just what do you think this could be? Also, if whatever is under the sheet isn't enough to scare you, well, just imagine staying in a hotel that put sheets like this.
For real, that's...
Honestly, the thought of sleeping in those sheets scares me more than whatever.
That's why whenever I go to a hotel, I bring my own, like, to put on top of this, and I'm okay. Hopefully.
Moving around under there. So either way, this video is truly disturbing. Night call.
Night call.
Late one night in Pueblo, Colorado, an emergency call comes into the 911 dispatch center. But whoever made the call hangs up almost immediately. The 911 operators trace the call and find that it came from Imperial Memorial Gardens. Well, the weird thing is, Imperial Memorial Gardens is a funeral home, surrounded by an 80-year-old cemetery. And it's 3:30 in the morning, so no one should be there. Now, as standard procedure, the 911 emergency operators call the funeral home back to make sure everything is okay. And someone answers the phone. This is what the 911 operators hear.
Hello, 911, this is Erica. How can I help you? Hello? Hello? Hello?
There's a lot of static and a quiet male voice seems to say something a few times, but then the call just goes silent. Again, as part of standard procedure, the emergency operators send the police to check out the old funeral home.
Auditory
but
ones
when the
are kind of
officers
okay.
arrive, they find the funeral home locked up and all the lights are off. No one's there. Now, I tried to clean up the call audio as much as possible, but there's just not much there.
Aww.
Hello? Hello?
So, just who made this call? And what do you think they might be saying? Lurking in the dark. A man in South Wales walks out to his car very early one Wednesday morning to head off to work. It's just before 5 a.m. and the rest of the neighborhood is still asleep. No one else is around, and the man doesn't notice anything unusual. But later that night, as the man checks through his security camera feed, he sees something that sends a shiver down his spine.
Why did you scream jump scare me? My bad.
As the man approaches his car, some lumbering form seems to appear out of nowhere, quickly hurrying away. And then, whatever this is, simply disappears into thin air.
My phone!
Now, the figure moves at a very odd angle and speed for this to be a lens flare. And considering that the rest of the video is in sharp focus, it seems very unlikely that this is some kind of compression error or problem with the camera. So, just who or what is this?
I don't know, but I hope the last video is very good.
Scary videos.
Aww.
So I like to end these videos with the stuff that kind of starts off scary and then just gets weird and kind of goofy. Speaking of which, TikToker Dre in Dallas experiences something spooky in his home, but instead of chasing it down to record with his phone, he goes the complete other way.
Come on, where you hide her stuff at?
Mom, where's my Gucci? Oh, is a ghost in her?
No, I'm not. Come on, Janae. Come on, Janae. Janae, come on.
Dude. That guy is ow. That guy is ow.
Come on, where you hide her stuff at?
Mom, where's my Gucci? Oh, is a ghost in her?
No, I'm not. Come on, Janae. Come on, Janae. Janae, come on. Janae, come on, freak. Come on. Janae, come on.
Dude, he's out of there.
Don't miss mother.
Next up, now this video from Matt Sowers was shot on a country road in the middle of nowhere with no other cars around anywhere. Do not ever do this prank to someone who is driving.
That's messed up.
So, in case you missed it, the guy in the backseat hangs a life-size cardboard cutout of a zombie out of his window and
evil,
dangles
bro.
it in front of the driver's window. And the driver slams on the brakes and freaks right out.
Ay, Dios mío.
Now, lately on this channel, I've shown many kids scaring their parents for their own amusement. But you see, this segment is very different because TikToker Katie Funny Guy makes videos where he scares the shit out of his wife and kids.
That's so messed up.
Never say nothing. Never say never. Never.
Dude, that's evil.
Hello. Right here, I'm right here. 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 Bye-bye, Jay. Bye-bye, Jay. Bro, what you doing, man? What you doing?
Menace, bro.
But now, recently, Katie Funny Guy had an experience where something maybe gave him a little taste of his own medicine.
I was trying to, I was creeping. I'm talking about, yo, I was shook. What would you would have done? Hell, y'all gonna peek around the corner. For real, for real. The Look, I was scared too. I just ain't show it.
So, I think the lesson here is, if you keep scaring your family yourself, then the ghost in your house might take that personally.
That's really
funny. Anyway, thanks for watching, and
mess.
hopefully I'll see you back here next time.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. It is time to move on to the next thing that I said I was going to do. It's time for Let's Go. Because I am going to hop on and Let's Go for a bit until I head on out. But real quick, BRB. I am going to get more hydration. So I shall return momentarily. I'm going to run an ad. I'm now seeing this new Discord UI people are getting, are gabbing about. Yeah, I have it. It's all right. I'm not too big of a fan, but all right. BRB real quick, chat. I'm gonna run an ad.